वो है ही नहीं यहाँ पे। क्या नाम था इसका? पूरा नाम क्यों नहीं दिख रहा? DAN। Am I audible to you guys? लेफ्ट हैंड से भी टाइप कर लेता हूँ मैं। नाइस। कोई नहीं, मैं रिकॉर्ड कर रहा हूँ वैसे। और जब ठीक लगे आ जाना, कोई नहीं, क्योंकि लाइव लाइव ही होता है। Jared bro, Danny one bro. Am I audible to you guys? इसको audible हूँ? Yes. Jared bro, am I audible? हमने खत्म कहाँ पे किया था? Yes, okay. I was here explaining my this trade when my laptop's battery went down. Uh, this one. Okay. Give a quick recap. So I have the bullish bias for the day. Wednesday's daily candle has small opposing wick. This is large opposing wick. Okay, this is small. So small opposing wick, and so the daily candle is spotted for expansion. Same thing with the 6 a.m. H4 candle. I am trying to speculate. I am trying to frame a bullish entry in like 9 a.m. and 9 a.m. comes in the 6 a.m. H4 candle, and I want to be entering if the 6 a.m. H4 is spotted for expansion. To me, this is 6 a.m. H4. This is 6 a.m. Wick. This to me is spotted for expansion. Oh, it will show the full one. Okay, nice. This is spotted for expansion to me. Had it been somewhat like this would be a large wick for 6 a.m. H4. So I won't be that interested in the next hourly candle. Next hourly continuation is the intermediate time frame structure, which is giving you my bias, my structure. I want to frame that, align that with its current time frames, aligning high time frame expansion candle, H1 structure, H4 candle. So 9 a.m. continuation I want to be framing in. So I have a bullish bias, so I want to be framing 9 a.m. open low high close OLHC. गलत तो नहीं पहुंच गया भाई, रोज गलत पहुंचा देते हैं ये लोग। And then I was telling that, yes, aligning, where did the thing go? This one. Uh, I explained phases of price delivery a little bit, gave an overview. I will go deep in my YouTube videos, which I am planning to create. Now we have set our expectation. So the next step is the next step of the model. This right here. Where did this one? We have framed our bias draw bullish. Next, intermediate time frame structure aligning with high time frame expansion candle. Yes, intermediate time frame structure, which would be orally. Yes, it is aligning, showing me 8 a.m. reversal. So 9 a.m. continuation, something like this. Open low, expand till draw, open low high close. Intermediate time frame structure aligning. London reversal. So New York continuation. This is the intermediate time frame structure aligning for me. YM took out this low, so I can trust these. So I can trade away from these. See, YM took out this. This is much clear. Daily open low, right? Open low forms this, right? Sweeping out this. Same YM also tells here 8 a.m. reversal into relevant point of interest. So distributes till here at least. Same, both are same. These equalize. But based on the daily profile, daily candle, YM had comparatively bigger or larger opposing wick, opposing run as compared to RTY. See, so I preferred RTY. So intermediate time frame structure aligning with high time frame expansion candle. Intermediate time frame structure is on the H1, and we have to align with it with H4. I will paste this thing, copy paste. Okay, done. Here the intermediate time frame from which I framed my structure was H1, so I have to align it with H4 to see if H4 is spotted to be an expansion H4 candle. And to me, the answer was yes. So I can move to the next step, which is entry. And oh, कहाँ गया? Yes, low time frame entry, for which I use this low time frame MMXM aligned with high time frame OLHC OHLC. Now this is low time frame MMXM. MMXM is just this in simple words: sell side of the curve, buy side of the curve. And I have few posts here also. This aligned with MMXM on the lower time frame, aligned with high time frame, open, low, high, close. If you are framing market maker buy model, you wanna align the low time frame market maker buy model with high time frame, open, low, high, close candles. Like I have shared few examples here how I used to do it, like in July, months of July. Here, this is MMXM, and for the simple, this is sell side of the curve, reversal, smart money reversal, buy side of the curve, market maker buy model, reversal, continuation leg. So I don't participate in here. I try to position here, here, here. But I align this low time frame MXM with high time frame open, low, high, close, high time frame candles, open, low, high, close. Low time frame MMXM aligned with high time frame OLHC OHLC. Same thing I am doing here, framing low time frame MMXM. See this, right? Sell side of the curve to the buy side of the curve, right? Smart money reversal. Now I am trying to participate. Don't pick this. Try to participate in the continuation leg, aligning it with high time frame candles, open, low, high, close. Okay, open, low. This candle open, low. That's what I wanted. And then it taps this, closes above. This is a propulsion block for me. Reversal, continuation leg. So I took it. Why? Aligning with low time frame MMXM's continuation leg, aligning with high time frame candle open, low, and I can tell myself that this candle's open, low has formed and it is trading away from this, so I can trust this low. This low makes sense. And that was my entry. Yes, that was my entry. I entered on market order there. Same thing, just here. And it's almost 2.6 are here. My SL here, trusting this low to be protected. Why? This is the low backed by high time frame hourly candle. So the hourly candle in which this low is, the hourly candle is trading away from this low, open to low now, open to low to high, OLHC. Makes sense, right? So this is low time frame MMXM aligned with high time frame open, low, high, close. See, small wick and so expands. Open, low, high. I wanna frame open, low. Low time frame MMXM aligned with high time frame open, low, high, close. This makes sense, I guess. or do I need to break down my one more trade? Pick anyone from here. Or should I move to Mohit's doubts? Mohit had some doubts on FX pairs, so I can move on to that. But I have ES example to give. One more. Okay. Which one? Uh, Go on to my trade channel, trade section, and pick any. Or I should do the most recent one, which I took on Friday. Means yesterday. Sorry. सिल्वर वाला तो बोल भी रहा था उस दिन, कितनी बार बोला था, याद है ना? And see how it gives you good entry with aligned with good risk to reward. That's what happens when you align. Oh, let's see. 7 hours. Silver one, you may get a little bit confused. I have no problem explaining it. If you want silver one, this was my silver one. Okay, let's go. Let me clear up this. Silver one. Okay, let's go. Starting off with daily as usual. Silver was setting up a bullish weekly profile while having clear draws resting above. So I intentionally want this week to be an open low high close week because of these clear draws resting above. And when I see Monday forming a reversal into a fair value gap, so I can tell myself Monday reversal, so then Tuesday continuation till here minimum, and ultimately to these highs, right? And using phases of price delivery, this move lower, I am framing this as a retracement and not a reversal. With retracement, my objective is an internal level. With reversal, my objective becomes this, the other side. With retracement, I expect these at least this low to get held. Why? The objective is not met yet. Okay, or any protected high for the highs hasn't been formed, so I cannot frame this as a reversal. Instead, a retracement of a higher time frame bullish leg or MMBM market maker buy model. So when Monday sweeps the Friday's low into the internal level, which is a fair value gap, so I can tell based off phases of price delivery that expansion to retracement and retracement is now ended for me. So now I am framing this as expansion to then retracement to then again expansion ideally till here, and this is would be my minimal drop and till here, although these highs still didn't get taken, but that's okay to me. These will be my draws for upcoming week based on how the weekly candle forms and using that phases of price delivery along with OLHC, weekly OLHC. Weekly opens lows, Monday forms a reversal. So I can tell myself Tuesday continues. So that's what Tuesday does. Tuesday continues till here. Okay. Tuesday closes back in this, closes back here, but still closes of this down close candle telling me that Monday reversal, Tuesday continuation. So Wednesday has a probability to again distribute higher. And मेरी पोजीशन कब थी फ्राइडे को, but this Tuesday's closure back inside this high after taking out tells me that it can frame a reversal to the downside from here as well. If it wants to frame a reversal to the downside, it needs to respect this 0.5 level. What it does, it respects the order block. Currently 0.5 of this order block sweeps out previous day high, not immediately bearish, not bullish. Like high time frame I am bullish here, but this shows me like at least previous day low or this. ये क्या हो गया भाई? That's why I said silver will be a bit confusing. But over time my every explanation will make sense to you. क्या है भाई इसको? Okay. Like higher time frame, like as I said, I'm still favoring these highs. I kept telling him, Mohit, that I wanna frame to those highs again and again. किसकी बात कर रहे हो? वो RTY वाली की? वो ऑर्डर ब्लॉक तो फिर वो रिवर्सल वाला हुआ ना. मैं रिवर्सल में I don't tend to catch the low or extreme low or extreme high. I participate on the continuation legs. Which indicator is the one that plots the high time frame candles? High time frame candles by Fadi is the one you can use. Now this Tuesday's closure back inside I told tells me that it is showing us signs of retracement. Why again retracement and not reversal? because to me the weekly low has been put in, so I want to trade away from this. But the Wednesday's closure isn't telling me to immediately long. Like if I wasn't targeting these highs, I can frame shorts, but overall I was bullish, so I said let's skip Thursday and see how Thursday closes bids, and based on that information I will participate Friday if it aligns for me. If it doesn't align, I will trade other assets until it aligns for me. I was okay leaving it because I personally didn't want to trade lower until at least this is taken, because logically I can't frame away from it just based on that high. Why? Phases of price delivery. This tells me any move which away from this without taking this opposing move is a retracement to me to then again go here. Now Thursday takes out these lows, closes back inside previous day's range while respecting what? This daily order block. So now next day I can frame longs up to here also. I shared this idea with him also. But the one condition is next day needs to respect the upper half of this wick. This wick is the reversal for here, Thursday reversal, so Friday continuation. That's why I was bullish on Friday. Going on to the hourly, daily to hourly. This is the reversal. I don't reversal order block. I don't tend to participate or catch the low. I don't sit here. I participate here. And if draw is still above, I participate here also. Don't catch this. Vice versa for the cells. I don't try to catch this. I participate here. Participate here. Participate here until the draw is met. Okay, so next day I'm framing continuation, and this is a level I want to see respected because this is what caused the reversal. Going on to the next day, what is my bias for next day? Bullish. So I want to frame open low high, open low high close candle, OLHC candle. What is the time? 12 a.m. मैंने एंट्री कब ली थी, मेरे को भूल ही गया. And here the NFP releases respects this. Okay, NFP releases. I was waiting for NFP to release 8:30 NFP, and this is telling me the daily open low has formed ideally. I told I want to see the upper half of this wick respected, which was being respected, and this level to be like a refinement level which was being respected. And when I see this, I can tell myself 8 a.m. reversal, so 9 a.m. continuation. But like didn't have that much expectation. Why? 6am has a large wick here, right? As compared to the RTY one, 6am had small wick. 6am H4. Why H4? Using H4 here, which what is the time frame I am basing my structure from? 1 hour, right? This everything like 8am reversal, 9am contribution. This is 1 hour. I want to align this current time frame to its one higher time frame expansion candle. 1 hour gets aligned with H4 expansion candle. I want to see the if the 1 hour candle I am trying to participate in, which is 9am, if the if क्या बोल रहा हूँ मैं, I want to see if the 9am candle in which H4 it is in 6am H4. So I want to see if 6am H4 candle is spotted for expansion. And so ideally I want 6am to have small opposing run, small wick. But here it has comparatively not so large, not so small. So I have a bit less expectation, but still I have expectation based off the daily. So I will reduce my target size. That's what I can do. That's why it couldn't go, I guess, till my main objectives. Had 6am had small wick, I would 100% have framed till here, which were my main draws from the daily. But 6am has not so large but not so small, and I want one compulsion for my model. If I am basing my structure, my intermediate time frame is 1 hour, basing my structure of that, then I want whichever H4 candle rise currently in, I want that H4 to have small opposing run, small wick. So that's why it makes sense for me to have lesser target expectation. This could be an objective. So currently on the orbit structure, I have an expectation for 9am continuation. Okay, let's go. Lower time frame exam and with high time frame open low high close. So I have expectation for 9am open low high close. That's why I expect open low high close. Bullish expectation for 9am hourly candle. Yes. Now I was looking to enter here if it had closed above this. Because that would be, as I said, I use this as a framework, participate in here after this closure. This aligned with its aligned high time frame over LHC. Is this one's aligned high time frame over LHC aligned? Yes. 9am open low, now going away from this low. So I can trust this because this is the current hourly candles low. I can trust this as this current hourly candles low. So that the current hourly candle have the framework to trade away from this, forming open low and now open low then high. Okay, but it didn't close, so I didn't execute. But when it closed here, then I didn't wanna like execute on market order here. Because of that 6am thing, I had a bit less expectations for targets. So like I put limit order on this order block, which never got filled. So That's okay. You miss position, completely fine. But my draw was still pending. But one thing you can see is I had expectation of this open low, this orderly candle being open low high close, and I aligned it with low time frame MMXM reversal continuation leg. See this sell side of the curve, buy side of the curve. But this never got filled, completely fine. I What I have to do is follow my rules properly. Don't care about the results because my edge will take care of the results over time. Be it a missed position, be it a loss, be it a profit, be it a break even position. I don't need to worry about a single position because a larger sample of 20, 30, 50, 100 positions, I have an edge over that. So I don't need to worry about a single position until my risk is managed. But my here, what I can see after missing, my draw is still pending. So I wanna still framed to here, but aligning with next OLHC, higher time frame OLHC, lower time frame MMXM aligning with next higher time frame OLHC. Because I'm bullish, so I wanna align higher time frame OLHC, aligning this lower time frame. So which is 10 a.m. Okay. So I wait for 10 a.m. At 10 a.m. opens up, sweeps out this, then this is a good entry. Why? Ask me why. This is what I took, then I added to my position. See why? Lower time frame MMXM. This is continuation leg, this is continuation leg. But this opposing move is aligned with a high time frame candles open low high close. See, this 10 a.m. candle is forming open low and trading away from this. So I can trust this low, and this low aligned with that high time frame candles open low high close, swept out a low, immediately came back and closed above the opposing candle. So I can trust this low because this low is backed by an high time frame candle, not just any random low, backed by an high time frame candle is open low high close. So that's where I took my entry on this and got tagged here. But I when or why did I add? I will tell you that also. See, I am constantly like analyzing 15-minute, 5-minute orally. Okay, 4 hour is like comes in once in a 4 hours, so which I can like see only from indicators. So, but 15-minute, 5-minute, and 1 hour, I am constantly having an eye over them. 4 hour is a time frame which I can see only here from indicators. I can switch to 4 hour if I need to, but 4 hour comes once in a 4 hour. Like this is 4 hour time frame here when I got switch to 15-minute. Okay, 10 a.m. H4 candles open low high close. But using phases of price delivery, what I can see minimal draw is this to me, right? The Wednesday's high. from the daily. So any move lower, my bias is what? Bullish till here. So any move lower would be an opposing run, right? But any opposing run until the objective is met, any move lower would be opposing run. So any opposing run without this objective getting tagged, I am framing this opposing run. दरवाजा बंद कर यार. I am framing this opposing run as a retracement and not a reversal, because I cannot frame to the other side to here, here, here logically. It can go here, yes, it can completely go. Can I logically participate in that? I don't want to participate in that. Logically, I want to trade towards this. So I am framing this opposing run as a high time frame retracement to then again go here. So with the retracement, my objective is an internal level. This internal level gets tagged. Now I wanna align this with my model. What is my model? First step. This is an example of first using 1 hour and 4 hour, 1 hour intermediate time frame aligned with 4 hour expansion, and now 15-minute model aligned with 1 hour expansion. Bias draw, bullish. Okay, this is the draw. This as a minimal draw, right? Or you can say these minimal draw, right? Second step, intermediate time frame structure. What is the intermediate time frame currently? Intermediate time frame is the time frame you analyze or you get the framework structure from, which is the current time frame 15. Okay, this is 15. I can tell myself this is 10 a.m. 10 a.m. candle sweeps out previous candle into the relevant level and forms a 15-minute reversal. So I can tell myself 10 a.m. reversal, so 10:15 continuation and 10:30 continuation if it aligns. But I don't simply wanna trade this because this is the reversal. I wanna align it with its aligning high time frame expansion candle. Intermediate time frame structure, the current time frame on which you are basing your structure from, aligning it with high time frame expansion candle. Aligned high time frame. Which aligned? If you see the intermediate time frame structure on 15 minute, पीछे हो जा, वो फिर से बैटरी उड़ गई. If intermediate time frame is M15, then your aligned high time frame is H1. So to me, this H1 is 10 a.m., right? For which candle I am having expectations of distributing? 10:15, right? 10:15, 10:30. In which hourly candle 10:15 comes, 10:30 comes, 10 a.m., right? So is 10 a.m. hourly candle, which is the high time frame expansion candle, aligned with M15? Is 10 a.m. hourly candle spotted for expansion? To me, yes. Why? Doesn't have too large of a wick. Make sense? Open low can go high now, right? This is 10 a.m. So framing 10 a.m. reversal, so 10:15, 10:30 continuation. So now second step is also met. Second step of the model. Where is the model? This is also aligned. Now low time frame entry. So 15-minute structure, 1 minute entry. This is the high time frame POI. Okay, this is reversal candle, so I am expecting next candle to be bullish, so I want open low high. Okay, next candle opens up here. मैंने एंट्री कहाँ ली थी, मैं खुद ही भूल जाता हूँ. Where was silver one? Yes, here it is. Okay, to me currently I can't trust these lows. Same thing again, aligning low time frame MMXM with high time frame open low high close. This is low time frame MMXM, sell side of the curve. Now framing buy side of the curve. This is the reversal point. Same thing again and again on 15 minute, on 5 minute, on 1 minute, on 1 hour. This don't want to participate in here, participate in here. Okay, to me currently not, this leg is not clear. I will go in depth about how to use these MMXM in my future video. I will create one about it. To me this low wasn't predicted, and like I can't trust this low. That was the thing. Had it gone away from this immediately, it could have, but I don't trust these lows. That was the thing. And when this swept, closed back inside, I was desperately wanting a close above this, so that now I have the proper MMXM aligned with high time frame OLHC. M1 MMBM, this is the reversal. This is the continuation purge if gets closed above, aligned with high time frame open low high. So then I can trust this low now because it swept out a low and is backed by a high time frame open low, right? And when price closed above this, that's where I took market order entry. Because why? Now I can trust this low. Why? Manipulated a low, closed immediately above the down close which manipulated the low, and this low time frame MMXMs, this low is backed by high time frame OLHC. So price is showing me willingness to trade away from this low. So this is backed by its aligned high time frame candle. So that's why I took it here. This was the entry, if you can see, right? After this, and I let it run. So make sense? Same thing with the next 15-minute candle, open low, then high, right? See this candle opens lows, open to low, sweeps out a low, closes above this. So I put my trailing stop here then. So I can trust, why I can trust this low is backed by high time frame candles low. Can't trust these, can't trust these. These aren't backed by any high time frame candle. This one and this one backed by high time frame candles, right? You see my entries, main thing is stop. See my stop placement, trailing stop was here, which is here. Why here? This low is backed by high time frame candle. High time frame candles open low high close. Okay. And my every trade I will have my stop loss on lows which are backed by high time frame candle. every trade you see, every. Where is my stop? On a high time frame candles high here, right? And this is silver. When I took my entry, this was my SL. This candles, this low being backed by a high time frame candle. This is my trail stop. Now here I can't see the high time frame candles to the right. No problem. Oh, execution post नहीं करी इसमें. See where my trailing stop? A high time frame candles high, right? So this one made sense. Like you have to wait for these setups. Like don't come easy, but are worth the wait. That's why I feel confident in my entries, even if I hit hustle, even if I hit a break even. I don't need to worry about one single position's outcome because over a period of large trades like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, the edge will be in my favor. My edge will protect me. Like this setup, if I like resist to take sometimes, like due to less lack of confidence or fear because of 1 2 SL, then I will miss the rest 7 ATP which I could have got. Like with 70 80% win rate or 60% you can say, there comes a 30 40 20% losing rate also. For example, 10 trades, you get, if you have good win rate 7 8 wins, you get 2 losses also on average. So if you keep worrying about that 2 losses, you will not get to benefit from that 7 8 wins. Make sense? So if you people understood this one, did you people understood this one? Stocks, I don't know stocks well. Now where did he went? He had some doubts on forex pairs. And when, if he doesn't come, we will do like, if you remember I told you I will explain that one way of leaving ranges or how you can frame consolidation by ES example. I will explain that and we'll do a quick weekly recap and we'll cover the session, wrap up the session. Do check out this EduSesh section. I have much stuff posted over there, and this is my analysis section where I post my analysis. The same silver one analysis I had posted, the same I talked to you about. These highs I was framing to. Same for gold. gold bias bullish, Monday reversal, so Tuesday continuation. See, Monday reversal, Tuesday is currently running. I want to frame to previous day high. Same for silver, at least till here, and gold goes boom, Tuesday high. And same, my bias for next day again bullish, it goes boom. I keep posting here like the RTY one, I called that out also. RTY bias bullish, Monday reversal, Tuesday staying in respect to that reversal, so Wednesday continuation. I took a long on Wednesday and I shared that bias also. If you remember this day, Wednesday, I was participating, right? I had shared that day's bias also in this channel. And here, Wednesday's candle goes boom. Wednesday's daily candle. Oil, I had also posted this week. My bias was still these lows, and here it goes, takes out those. Can't get where did it go? This one. I will post this in here. Yes, yes, it is recorded. Uh, some part in between the stream uh, didn't get recorded due to the laptop laptop's battery, but yes, most of the part is recorded. Mohit bhai, अब रिक्वेस्ट टू स्पीक वाला ऑप्शन कर ले, यहाँ पे आजा. वो डाउट्स थे तेरे वो एफएक्स वाले, मेरे को पता नहीं है. या तो टाइप कर दे कौन सा पेयर और कौन सा दिन और क्या था. या पहले मैं ईएस वाली, लेट मी फर्स्ट शेयर द ईएस वन एग्जांपल because that would help much with understanding this second way of framing, how you can frame any idea from consolidation. मोहित भाई आवाज आ रही है ना, या मैं ऐसे ही ज्वाइन है? This is the day I'm talking about. You can clearly see the range on the daily, right? I have specific protocol for each and every phase of price delivery. There are 4 phases of price delivery. Sorry, I didn't remember to share before. And I have specific protocol for each and every phase of price delivery. And I will make a separate video for each one. One each each phase of price delivery will have an in-depth video. Don't worry, but yes, it will take some time. So this is the clear range. So what phase price currently in for me? Consolidation. So how I frame consolidations? This. How I frame consolidations? Uh, consolidations, you can frame consolidations by two ways. First, by seeing if price is manipulating one side, so you can frame to the other end, which would be like if price manipulates this, and how would you tell yourself or consider if price is manipulating the reaction towards the range or whichever extreme it has broken. Like if it breaks the range low, the move towards the range will tell you that. Like breaks the range high, this move back towards the range high will tell you if it's a manipulation or if it's a continuation true breakout, you can say. And how you can tell by that, I will just show you. Like if it sweeps any end, I don't have any bias until price leaves or tags any of the range high or range low, and I start to speculate once price tags either side to know if price is manipulating or showing instances of a true breakout. For manipulation, I want to see a tag of any side, be it this or this, followed by an immediate aggressive move back inside the range. Immediate aggressive move back inside the range. So then I can trust this as a manipulation. So then I will start to look for entries, continuation entries towards the other end. Same here, start to look for continuation entries towards the other end. This is the first case where you frame manipulation from consolidation based on the price signatures, what price shows you. I'm Asko Singh. And the second one is true breakout or displays through, from which you can frame continuation in the same direction price breaks through. Like if price breaks through this and shows less willingness to come back and immediately aggressively starts to trade away from this again, then I assume this, I tell myself this could be a candidate for a true breakout. So I want to frame in the same direction, assuming this as a true breakout of the range. I want to take these in the same direction, assuming this is a true breakout. Same thing with the range lows, takes out, shows less willingness to come back inside, and again immediately starts to go in the same direction. Then I want to frame the continuation in the same direction. Make sense? This the both ways are understood. The first one and the second one. Bro, you got it. And now I will show the live example of how you could have framed that day. I personally didn't frame. Why? It was FOMC press conference late in the PM session, 2:30 p.m. And by that time, I live in Bharat. By that time, it is 1 around 1 a.m. in the night. So I was asleep that day. Had price taken out any of the range high or range low prior to PM session in like New York AM session, I could have participated. But when I saw price isn't going to either end, I switched off my laptop and went to sleep. But then I journaled the price action of what happened around FOMC. That's why I know. So the next day, Wednesday, is FOMC. So I wanna see if it how it reacts to here or here. Nothing, no participation until it tags this or this. Okay. So going on to the day, 2:30 p.m. it had FOMC. This is the range low and range high. And this is 12 p.m. This is 1 p.m. So 2 p.m. is almost there. So switching down time frames, 15. When you see 2 p.m. displacing that much through the range low, you can tell yourself that it may be a true breakout. It can still, if it goes immediately back inside, this would be a candidate for a manipulation to then trade towards this end, the opposing end, right? But if this that much displacement through the range low, one end, right, displaces that much through, you can have an idea in your mind. Just give me a second. Hello, मैं काम कर रहा हूँ अभी. So you can have an idea in your mind that it could be a true breakout at this point, but then switching on to the low time frames, because FOMC is a much volatile event. So if it, now what did I tell you, what the actions tell you after the range high or range low is tagged, the reaction back towards the range. If you remember, if it had tagged the range high, you want to see how it goes back to the range high, right? If after tagging the any of the end, if goes aggressively back inside, then it is a candidate for manipulation. If goes aggressively back inside, candidate of manipulation. If shows lack of willingness to return back inside the range and immediately again starts to trade higher, vice versa for here, shows lack of, after tagging, shows lack of, if shows lack of willingness to come back inside the range and aggressively again moves in the same direction, you can frame the continuation in the same direction. So at this point I'm just waiting to see how it comes back. If it comes back aggressively, I want to frame the next day as continuation till here. But if this shows lack of willingness to return back inside the range, then, and if starts to displace in the same direction again, I can frame this as a true breakout of the range and the continuation in the same direction. Now this is what, 2:30 p.m. is FOMC. So ideally wait or stay out till FOMC releases. 224 to 27. Now one thing you can see, the same thing I told you about here, tags shows less willingness to come back towards the range and immediately starts going away from it in the same direction. Same thing here, right? Same thing here. But I personally don't feel confident taking this because we have FMC press conference the next minute. So I will see if this gets respected, then I can frame continuation from it. If this doesn't get respected, then I wanna wait. But currently I am having a idea back inside my mind, displays through one end of the range, showing lack of willingness to return. This this is displacement after taking out the range low. This is showing lack of willingness to return towards the range, back inside the range. This one. And immediately moves away in the same direction. Immediately moves away in the same direction. But due to having 2:30 p.m. FMC press conference the next minute, I really wanna wait to see how it reacts. If it respects this signature, I can frame the continuation. FMC comes back, FMC 2:30. Now when FMC respects that mean threshold of these opposing candles and again closes below this opposing candle, now I can consider this as a true breakout of the range, showing lack of willingness to return back inside the range after taking out one end and immediately aggressively going in the same direction, in the direction which is tagged. So I can frame it as a continuation in the same direction. So market order here. Can trust this high. 2:30 p.m. OHLC open, 2:30 open high and 2 hour or use standard deviations for targets. Partial here or full TP here. Like, makes sense. To be honest, I wouldn't have taken till here. Max, I would have taken till here. Being honest, I wouldn't have hold it till here. Max, at max here, would have taken a partial around 2 hour. This is 2 hour around here, and would have taken all out at this -4 standard deviation 3.6 something hour. But makes sense how you frame any idea from consolidations. This was showing lack of willingness to return back inside and so framed a continuation. Much clear? I told you when I will explain that ES1 example, it will get much clear. No, depends on the higher time frame OLHC I am trying to participate in. If I am trying to participate in M15 OLHC or OHLC, I will mainly take 1 minute entries. If I am trying to participate in H1 OLHC or OHLC, I will take M3 or M5 entries. If I am participating in like H4 OHLC, I will take M3, M5 or M15 entries. Many of my backtest positions are posted here. I have taken 30-minute entries also, whichever suits for the day. I haven't posted any 1 minute entry here, not even single one. I have taken 1 minute entries in the backtest. Yes, if I can show you Maybe my plan has expired, I guess. Uh, yes, it has expired. Let me see if it lets me. No, it doesn't allow now. It has expired. But yes, I take 1 minute entries, but I don't post 1 minute backtest entries near. I post 1 minute trades. If I take live trades, I post 1 minute live trades. Backtest one, I force very high time frame approach. Like this was NQ's M1 entry based off 4 hour context, and you should deeply study it. I have break it down using phases of price delivery. I I have only done this once and don't think I will do it again, like breaking marking up that much on my chart. How my thoughts were, why I was framing that or that. This was the context. Should give it a read. This was my yesterday's trade. See, expansion, retracement, expansion, phases of price delivery. So, Mohit bhai, your doubts? Mohit bhai. Your doubts? Or if you don't have, we can wrap up the session. बताओ तो सही भाई, पूरा तो बताओ। वो बताओगे वो वाला कौन सा प्राइस एक्शन का, कौन सा दिन, कौन सा पेयर, तभी उस पे जा पाऊंगा। आई यूज इट डिफरेंटली। आप बताओ ना, आपको कौन से दिन कौन से पेयर में प्रॉब्लम आई थी, मैं उस पे ही आई विल एक्सप्लेन ऑन द सेम पेयर यू फेस द प्रॉब्लम। यूरो यूएसडी 5 फेब। ओके। यूजिंग माय मॉडल I just explained in the last 3 hours, deeply explained. Now, if, if you didn't pay attention, what I can do? फिर से बताइए भाई, 3 घंटे लगाए मैंने अब। रिकॉर्डिंग करी है मैंने, रिकॉर्डिंग देख लेना। हेलो ब्रो। ओलग ओलगलम, आई कांट प्रोनाउंस इट करेक्टली। EU 5 फेब, राइट। उसके बाद मैं अपना मैंने इन पे बायस भी बनाया है, सेट्स पे, वो भी दे दूंगा, नो प्रॉब्लम। I will give out my bias on FX pairs. I have made my bias draws on almost 10 pairs at least. I don't participate in FX, but for practice. 5 Feb, you are saying? This day? Okay, yes. SMT here. Monday reversal. Tuesday confirming it. So Wednesday continuation. This would be minimum draw. And these two as the draws, right? Now ignoring this, now I can see Monday reversal, Tuesday's closure confirming it, telling me something like this. So Wednesday continuation till here or here, or if the day aligns till here also, equal highs. Now these are the draws, right? Wednesday's open low, if it sweeps that, I would be much more interested, not trusting this low at all. But on the H4 it is telling that 5 p.m. is the daily candle open, this closure. So next, which 1 a.m. open low, high close. Why? Why? Now makes sense. This 4 hour aligned with daily open, hits the key level and shows a reaction from there. It is completely valid even if price sweeps this low out, 100% valid. But can it go directly from here? Yes, but I would have preferred a closure above this, but I can still frame because it is telling me a lower time frame, MMBM, this move from this POI. Why? Using phases of price delivery. Any opposing move from here would be a retracement to me and not a reversal until the objective is met, right? These are the minimum objectives. So any opposing move would be move to the lows or move lower because I am bullish. So any opposing move I would frame as a retracement and not a reversal. Until these are met, I am not framing anything as a reversal, but instead as a retracement. And what is the objective is retracement? Internal level. You wanna frame reverse retracement to expansion from internal levels. Now your dealing range concept. Okay. When aligning candle closures, high time frame candle closures. Like these are the daily. Monday reversal, Tuesday continuation. If Wednesday ideally wanna continue, I would personally want previous candles range. If I am bullish, I would want upper half to respect it. Like if price goes deeper than this, one thing which would be a piece off for me, large opposing wick, which I just mentioned a few minutes ago, that I am not wanting to participate on candles with large wicks. So this would be a piece off. And one another thing, if price is coming this much lower, it is not anymore ideally bullish for me. It can go yes, but it will be like less probable. Instead, if it does this small opposing wick and expand, this is the most ideal scenario for me. Staying in this upper half zone of previous candles range. Like I don't want the, if I am bullish, the previous candles EQ get disrespected. I wanna see the low of this candle. If I am bullish, then open low to be formed above this area in the upper half of the previous candle range. If the current, if this candle wanna continue this candle's trend, understand a bit. I will explain the same thing on another asset maybe, or maybe this asset. Just a second. Now 4 hour is opening 1 a.m. Okay, we can frame. If you see, ओए ये इतनी ऊपर का पहुंच गया, चीटिंग कर रहे हैं। 4 आवर पे मेरे को बोल रहे हैं क्लोजर हुआ ही नहीं है। हाँ, इधर हुआ नहीं है, इधर इधर दिखा रहे हैं। भाई यार 9 PM 1 AM पे क्लोज होती है, क्या बंदे हैं हम। And the 4 hour candle is still hasn't begun. This is 1 AM here. Now I wanna pair, correlate it with this correlating asset GBP USD. Okay, nice. I said I would have preferred a run below this low. Now I can trust this low even more because GBP USD ran out this low and Euro USD formed a bullish SMT, which is much better for me, right? Now using the same model here, 1 hour reversal. So next 1 hour can continue using phases of price delivery. It can continue now because I, by SMT, I can assume that this low has been manipulated, something like this. Okay, because the other asset has manipulated. So now can trust this even more. So one name is coincidentally a new 1 hour open, but new H4 open also in FX. 2 AM is the H4 open in futures, but 1 AM is in FX. So I want to frame continuation on the 1 AM, and what I would want currently daily candle has small opposing wick, right? Staying above zero point 0.5 of previous day's range, 100%, right? Staying that much above. So it's that much small daily wick spotted for expansion. Applying same thing with H4 candle. Like if you zoom this wick will become also large. You wanna compare with the previous ranges, previous candles. Okay. Now 1A, I would take prefer to take an entry if it closes above this. यार 1M आया नहीं अभी. 12:30 1M is here. It's 12:45. Yes, I can take this, but I wanna see M30 also. M30 that much series. M40. 'This closes okay. Why? It is aligning with H4 expansion candle. Open low. Now this H4 candle, 4 hour candle is showing to trade away from this. Meanwhile, this is SMT, right? So I can trust this. Where is the objective? 2 a.m. Now this 2 a.m. Okay. Now if I want to trail my SL, I will trail here. Why? This low is backed by another H1 candle, 2 a.m. right? So it makes sense to be protected. And now see how using that small wick thing you catch this much expansions. Open to low, small opposing run, small wick, then expands. 3 a.m. 3 a.m. open. If the trend is still going to continue, I would have preferred a run on this low. If I wanted to take another entry, I could take, and I can even trail my stop here. Yes, manipulates. Now, if it shows immediate move away from this, then I can trust this low. Why? This is backed by an Orly candle low, 3 a.m. Now, got that close above the opposing candles. If I want take an entry there, but that wouldn't meet the proper risk reward. but instead trail DSL here. Now, if this is an SMT, and why this low I am marking out, this low is of another H1 candle low. This is 4 am low, 4 am. So if this is an SMT, so I can assume 4 am open low is forming. So then I can trust 4 am's low, I can trail it here. Would need to see GBP. 4 am, nope, this is not an SMT, this is 4 am's low. Yes, now it sweeps out that 4 am low. Now if it price closes above these opposing candle, I can trail my stop till here or take another entry if the risk reward aligns. Yes, takes out. 5 am. भाई मेरी एंट्री कहाँ गई? यहाँ पे एंट्री थी मेरी. No problem. Makes sense, and it hits right there. Now clear, Mohit bro. Found you multiple entries, not even one, not even two. But that's only possible when price is in an H4 candle or H1 candle. H1 expansion candle, to be clear, H4 expansion candle. And aligning with that, the daily was also an expansion candle. See, small opposing wick, open low, then goes boom. Same with H4 expansion candle, small open low, then goes boom. Expansion candles is where everything is. And you understood that how I use dealing ranges? Or I can go over the next day's price action too if you want. Now GBP took out this high Monday 27 Jan. This is an SMT. So with there is no let's see, yes. ऐसे नहीं, कैसे बोला मैंने? कहाँ गया? Low time frame MMXM aligned with high time frame OLHC. Low time frame MMXM aligned with high time frame OLHC. लाइक 15 मिनट का MMBM में फ्रेम कर रहा था, पर उसको अलाइन में किससे कर रहा था? 15 मिनट से नहीं ना कर रहा था, उसको अलाइन कर रहा था. यार हिंदी बोल गया, सॉरी. Like I was using 15 minute MMBM market maker buy model, but I wasn't aligning it with 15. I was always aligning with it with H4 expansion candle, H1 expansion candle. So lower time frame MMXM, M15 MMBM aligned with H4 OLHC, H1 OLHC. Make sense? Higher time frame OLHC paired with low time frame MMXM. फुल स्क्रीनशॉट एडु सेक्शन पे जाओ ना, वहां पे पोस्ट करा हुआ मैंने, ये देखो. लो टाइम फ्रेम MMXM aligned with high time frame OLHC. Same with vice versa for cells OHLC. ये चीज यूज, I was using the same thing just now, and this is what September 3, 2024. I am practicing this from back then. This is also I was teaching to my brother, the founder of this Discord, Mask. I was teaching this to him that time, September 3, 2024. Almost 5 months back. Now let's go over this. As this is an SMT, I can consider this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday reversal because it took out a high and closed back inside. So then Wednesday reversal to then Thursday continuation lower. But if that's the case, I want same thing, the wick which caused the reversal. Now this is a bearish scenario, right? So I don't want to see price go and displace much above that EQ. I don't want to see it go to the premium, as you say, right? Mark that out. I want to see price stay in that lower half if I'm bearish. If I am bullish, I want to see price stay in that upper half form. As I am bearish the next day, I would want to see open high while respecting this EQ of this wick. If it disrespects, I wouldn't try to participate. Okay, going on. Now, talking about objectives, this will be my minimum objective, and this would be my minimum objective, and this. And I want to see this area, which is 0.5 of this wick, lower half of this wick stay respected. I want to see open high into this area. If price goes much deeper, that 0.5 level of that wick and displaces above that, I will invalidate my bias and not try now formulate shorts and would expect this to get taken. Now we'll see how it forms. I want an OHLC daily candle if I am bearish. Now I wanna see if this is an SMT. 3 p.m. Yes, it is. If I want to be honest, I can take an early entry. Even if I hit SL on this one, I can take another one because this looks good to me. But as I am preferring what? Euro USD. So we'll go on to that. Like I work that way. The much early in the day, the more higher time frame I use for entry. Like when I come around New York AM session, I switch to 5 minute, 3 minute, even 1 minute for entries. When taking entries in London, you can see Where are my backdash? I took 30-minute entries. I need to find one. It will be here. This, I guess so. No, 5 minute. I know I have posted that 30-minute entry. This one. See, I have bias for the next day. What? Bullish. This day reversal. This day I participated already. See, this day participated already. Took a long based off the previous day's reversal. Now, as the next day this reversal gets held, so I wanna see the point 0.5 upper half of this candle's range, whole candle's range, stay respected. If this current candle Tuesday goes much deeper than point 0.5 of this current daily candle, I wouldn't try to formulate any long, but it stays respected. And the more early in the day, the more higher the time frame I use for entry. 30-minute entry. See, order block, propulsion block, entry or market order, stop loss at the propulsion block low, see 4 a.m. low, H1 OLHC, target around 2.36 hour. I have taken 6-hour trades, I have taken 2-hour trades, depends on conditions. Now H4, I would love if this high gets swept again, once again. Even if it doesn't get swept, I'm okay, totally okay. When is the next H4 opening? 7 a.m. 9. 9? Yes. 8 p.m. So I can direct wait. Yes. Now I will see if the next or the 4 hour sweeps out this high, and I really want it to reach here also. This is an SMT maybe. Wait. Yes, it is. Uh, 5 p.m. high gets rated. 5 p.m. high gets rated. Yes. Where? Oh, sorry. This is futures. 5 p.m. Yes. This is an SMT, or you can call this an SMT. 9 p.m. 10. Minute 9:30. I can take this directly if the risk reward align. Why? See, I can trust this daily open high now. Daily is open to high. Now moving away from this high, so I can trust it. While aligning this with an H4 expansion candle. 9 p.m. is an H4 candle in Forex. 10 p.m. is an H4 candle in indices, and Asia session tends to be good in FX and gold also, but New York AM and London tend to be good in indices. So you have to know what You are participating bond. Yes, I can directly take this away. Nope. Target here. Stop here. These are the setups that are worth risking. Even if I hit SL 1 2 times, this will give me TP 7 8 times. And you saw how much TP. Now this is 10 p.m. I would wanna see this high gets taken. We'll see if it an SMT 9:30 p.m. Yes, most probably going to take this. Didn't take, bro. I can't trail my SL without any high time frame or let's see being aligned. Now 1 a.m. is the new H4 opening, so I wanna stay in align with that. See, this H4 small, wick, and so expands. Now the new H4 is 1 a.m. What it can do is if respects these opposing candles, 0.5 mean threshold, which is, then I can take this entry, or if sweeps out and comes back, then I can take another or trail my SL. Sweeps out this current high in the H4, right? 1 a.m. H4 candle, 115 showing me kind of reversal while respecting mean threshold of these opposing candles. I haven't tried 1 minute on FX, but let's try. If it closes below these position candle, like the same thing I use in indices, uh, in like when participating in FX, you tend to stay on much higher time frames because low time frame on FX are usually mess. Indices are good on low time frames too. Not respecting the same here. The point 0.5 of this week, so I would expect this side to get ran. It can stay protected 100%, but logically I expect this to get ran now. Why? The 0.5 of this wick got disrespected, and it gets ran through. Same thing I used on the daily, same thing I used with here. Disrespect the 0.5, I would expect the high to not hold. Respects the 0.5, I would expect the continuation. Like many have bias, but they don't have invalidations, so they hit unnecessary SLs. Like I know my invalidations. Like if I have like short bearish bias, I know I have this much invalidation. If this happens, I am not taking or seeking for any short entries that day. Now if this closes below this, I can take another entry or trail my SL here. Why? Supported by the 1M H4 candle open high and closes below here while sweeping out an high. He sweeps out an high. I want to see aggressive move towards this. Yes. Now, can you see this open high 1 a.m. moving away from this high? If I want, I can trail and even add to. यार ये क्या हो जाता है 2 मिनट बाद? I don't know how my position gets cancelled. But no worries, I can take another one. And it gets right there. First entry, second entry. See how that open high then goes. And this is I did that live in front of you. I didn't know what happened that day. I didn't know which candle created which high, right? Took one entry here. So if you align expansion candles with your model, you can frame high RR rates, 4R rates. This is almost 4R, and this is the second entry. This is the first entry. This was. So you can frame high R with high probability, but it's just that when you don't get your setups, you have to wait. If the setups don't offer for a week, you have to wait for a week, but I don't think that happens. Using this, you can get at least 2 to 3 setups per week minimum, I guess, because the previous day I also showed you 2 entries using that same thing. 2 entries, first here around both, I don't remember, second here. Make sense? Now I might buy an CFD account because I'm thinking FX is moving, going good. I am impressed. This much clean price action on FX. To be honest, it is nice. I'm thinking to buy an CFD account in which only FX I will trade. So the way I use these things is a bit clear now. See why this daily candle was an expansion? Small opposing wick, open high small, not this much. And while what did I say about the wick? If I want to frame continuation lower, I want to see this open high being formed in the lower half. Did this respect the lower of this wick? Yes. If it would have disrespected the point 0.5, I wouldn't have been looking for entries anymore. I would have logically told myself that this high is not protected anymore. But as it was respecting this current day's high, previous day's point 0.5, wick the reversal's point 0.5. So I can trust this high, trade away from this. And this was the Orly entry. If I would have seen the Orly, very easy one. Aligning with H4 expansion, yes, 9 a.m. H4. Same with here, another Orly entry, 1 a.m. H4 candle, open high, sweeps out, previous candle high. I can even frame a 5 minute model in here, 2 p.m. Why? 1 hour structure, intermediate time frame, right? We have the framework to short till here, aligning it with H4 expansion. Is H4 spotted for expansion? Which is the H4 here? 1 a.m. Yes. Small opposing wick, open, small high. So I can frame 2 a.m. M3, M5. We'll see. We'll go back. I would want small open high, yes. I would take an entry if it closes below here, I don't trust this close. I want a clear close. I can sacrifice a bit RR. I don't need I don't need to force high R rates. If I am doing my things properly, I don't need to worry about like entering here. Like some people try to like reduce their entry. I can enter here so I can get more RR. No, that way. I wanna see clear urgency. I am okay with having less R but more probable R. Okay. I don't trust this close until it clearly closes above that, around here. Yes, I can trust this. And to be honest, I can trust this high as well. Where were my targets? Hmm, this. ओए मैंने एसएल गलत रखा था क्या? यहाँ पे था। Yes. Boom boom. And see same thing. Open high, small opposing run, small opposing wick, and so distributes. Same thing here. Open high, small opposing wick, expands. Nice, right? So I am thinking this is enough for today. What was your confirmation in order to trust that small up wick in the 4 expansion candle? Which 4 or you are referring to, brother? 1 a.m. or 9 p.m. 1? 4 or like this one or this one? This is 9 p.m. H4 wick, 9 p.m. H4 wick, and this is 1 p.m. H4 wick. 9 p.m. 9 p.m. daily OLHC, daily candles open high, SMT at the high, followed by clear order block formation. I trade using order blocks and see clear close, which if you remember I just participated in this 2M M5 model, right? But I didn't get a clear closure, so I wasn't interested. I can clear closure here, right? Proper closure. So that's why trusting this high as the current daily high, because immediately showing aggressive move away from this high, open high away from this high. I don't need to catch this. When this forms, immediately moves away from this, showing me urgency plus SMT at the highs, so I can assume this is a manipulation at the highs. So I can trust this now. Makes a little bit sense, brother. To be honest, FX is good. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4 entries can be framed in one day. But you notice one thing: the earlier the daily candle, the higher the time frame. 30-minute here, the more late we go on the daily candle, the more lower the time frame. 5 minute here, but the early in the daily candle 30 minute here. Same thing with the NQ1. I told about this backtest one 30 minute entry when it was too early in the day. This like around 4 a.m. London. So that's why 30 minute entry. If I enter around 9 a.m., 8 a.m., 10 a.m., I take 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute entries and 15 minutes sometimes too. See, this isn't 15 minute entry. This is around 7 a.m. I guess. And one thing, if you notice again, expansion candle, small opposing wick, 6 a.m. H4, small opposing wick, and so expands. Make sense? Same thing again and again. This is where I took sell. This is where I took it off. Clear objectives. Now this is an M5 entry. Why? The more late in the day, the more lower the time frame. Because the volatility increases gradually as the daily candle moves forward in time. I hope this session was helpful to you guys. I wish to keep continuing more and more sessions. Depends on the response from the people attending the session. We'll see. But I am planning to create in-depth YouTube videos on the concepts I use and how I use them. Yes, sure, I will create them, but it will take time. To me, slowly but quality is better than fast but like less quality. Taking time but making quality content is more worth for me. Like it was almost 4 hour session today. Yes, I will. I am thinking to upload raw recording as it is recorded directly on YouTube. Will upload as unlisted, I guess, because I don't have the capacity or I don't know that much editing that I can edit a 4 hour long clip. Two clips there are because my laptop went down for for a while in between. So I am thinking to upload the raw clips. What do you guys suggest? Raw clips are okay because I don't know editing to be honest. And do me a favor as if you like anything from me or the way I use things or anything, do post a review in here just like he did. I just explained him simple basic thing, a 15-20 minute session, and he was so happy from that. You guys have got a 4 or 3 hour session. He was so much happy, bro. Like anything you like about how I use or that would help you in your own journey. Anything how I may have helped you. Okay, I will upload the raw clips. Okay, so make sure to post here if you want to. But I suggest posting because other people will get to know about that. And so main main concern for making this community was to help and make people grow together. That's why it was named All Together. So that's why I suggest you people posting a review about the session. Honest review, to be honest. Don't need any appreciation honest review from your side. Okay, I will wrap up here. If uh, anyone will get doubt, I will hop over the stream tomorrow, or will give next week's outlook. Works? Like I have made bias on FX pairs on like more than 10 forex pairs. So I will give outlooks on those and outlooks on the pairs I participate in: CL Gold, RTYYM, and NQES. Yes, yes, NQES are the ones I participate upon, and YM, RTY, Gold, Silver, CL. Yes, sure, sure, YM also. So, okay, works. We'll hop if someone gets doubts tomorrow. Okay, thank you guys.